What's up, guys? The Lazy Goldmaker here, and we're back with the classic level 5 flipping challenge. So things are going chugging along. I was very optimistic last time. I felt like I was getting close to the end because of the generally, upwards trajectory you see in these kinds of challenges. And as we can see, I was kind of right in that the fact that my gold would start ballooning up. But I'm not quite there yet. So right now I have 194 gold on me. And I have about 378 gold in auctions. I have 21 that sold and then 353 that hasn't. And I have some stuff in my inventory as well. So we're in a pretty good position, I would say. About 600 gold of total item value when you add up my gold and the value of my auctions. Which is a really good benchmark or a really good measure of how you're doing when you're doing a flipping challenge or when you're starting out with gold making. Are you making progress? Well, if the total value of the stuff you have on the auction house and your gold is going up, then you're probably going in the right direction. Even if your actual gold might be going down or up on any given day because you're reinvesting a lot of gold into stuff you can potentially sell for a profit on the auction house. And then another day, you get a bunch of sales and suddenly your gold is very high. You do have to keep restocking, essentially. Now, if you look at the sales numbers, interestingly, they are roughly double what they were last time. So the last update, I had 1483 in sales. I'm sure we can maybe figure out when it was. Yeah, about here. So about 22nd of January was when I made the last update, a little bit earlier. So since then, 1400 gold in sales. 1200 gold spent, 161 gold in profit according to TradeSkillMaster, which is usually a little bit wrong when you're doing these kinds of flipping. And we can see that my gold totals has just been increasing because I'm finding it increasingly hard to spend all my gold, which is nice. That means we're getting into a good position. I am trying to spend all of my gold every day. I'm going through all of my material and the consumable groups, trying to buy anything I can below my maximum price. But I can't. There's just not enough available usually. But it's enough that I can spend some gold every time I log in. Sometimes I can spend a lot, sometimes just 10, 20. But every stream helps out and helps push me in the right direction. Now, if we're looking at the time spent, interestingly, I just have about 5 more hours since last time. Maybe a little bit more because I've been AFKing while I was writing the script. But I am at 2 days and 4 hours now, or 2 days and 3 and 4 hours. I was 2 days and 3 hours when I wrote the script, which is 5 hours or 6 hours of in-game time over the last 2 weeks. So not a lot. And in that time, I've made as much gold as I made the entire first 2 months, essentially. So this is what happens when you get access to a war chest. You can really start scaling. If you were doing professions or something else on top of this, then it would be even better. But for this challenge, obviously, I'm not doing any of that. We're just doing this. I have been looking into this. This is my old material or BOE group from Classic, which I did use to flip BOEs. The main problem I've had so far is just I haven't been able to find any good deals. Everything is generally speaking above my maximum price, and you need to be quite lucky with the auction house to actually find something that's cheaper than the rest. Usually people price it correctly, but it is possible to find deals. I just haven't found any. So that hasn't helped out. So I'm just prioritizing materials, going with what I know is more expensive. Sadly, I have been hitting the auction house throttle. So if you do a lot of stuff on the auction house with TradeSkillMaster and the mouse wheel macro, you will notice that the auction house eventually gets slow. After a certain number of actions in a given time frame, I'm not sure exactly how long you have or how many, but if you scroll your mouse wheel for 100 times or something, then you will hit the throttle, and after that you'll only be allowed to do one action on the auction house about every second, I think, which really slows you down. You have to wait between every purchase. So if you're buying something where there's tons of stacks of one, that's just going to spend all of your available actions very, very quickly. So probably it wouldn't be worth it to do this copper ore right now because, well, that's a lot of purchases, but pretty much no gold spent. So it isn't going to really make me rich. Now, if we look at the top items, it's pretty similar to last time. Dark Runes are on top. I had about 70 something gold in profit from Dark Runes on the last update. And now it's 88, so I haven't done much Dark Runes. I haven't really found any cheap ones lately. Price has been trending up on them. The new item here, Larval Acid, this is something that's come up because my gold totals are up. So I'm now rich enough where I'm comfortable flipping this. This is a pretty good item to flip, as we can see here. 40 silver average profit, 30 gold total profit for the Larval Acids I've picked up. They are very nice. They're in the assorted materials group of my material flipping setup. And I just sell some tin ore. If I can buy this. Oh, it's just... tin ore is nice. It sells quickly. Not the most expensive stuff, but whatever. So yeah, that's it. Just doing this, going through various groups every day, once or twice a day, or 3 times, depending on when I can log in. And I try to buy everything I can below 100%. Everything. Right now, the real problem is just spending all my gold, so I'm not really afraid of like investing 50 gold wrong. It's like whatever I have, 300, 400, 500 gold maybe even on the auction house at any given time. And some of them are going to sell, and I'll have more gold to invest tomorrow regardless. Typically, one post scan is going to yield 60, 70 gold in sales. That's what I'm seeing right now most of the time. So it really is just about reinvesting all of it as quickly and time efficiently as possible into the exact same markets, and then keeping them flowing. Okay. So we see here, Sungrass, this is perfect because they're a little bit more expensive than many of the other materials. So here we want to spend, I'm going to buy these as well that are like slightly above my max price. Because I know that my profit margin is like relatively large. And I just want to invest. This is going to allow me to spend like 20, 30 gold, which is really good. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Running this, and hopefully... if we continue the sharp upwards growth, shouldn't be more than one or two episodes to go. Thanks for watching.